Hello everyone, welcome to the Needle Magic. In today's tutorial we're going to make this beautiful cute little key holder. तो आज के ट्यूटोरियल में हम ये प्यारा सा की होल्डर बनाएंगे. ये देखिए, ये आ गई हमारी की. अब चाहे तो यहाँ पे रिंग भी लगा सकते हैं. You can add the ring also if you want. So it's totally up to you. So this is how it looks and you can add it to your handbag. It's so cute. So let's begin. So we'll start by making a magic circle first. सबसे पहले हम एक magic circle बनाएंगे. And now we have to make 6 single crochet stitches in the magic circle. So हमें 6 single crochet stitches बनानी है magic circle में. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now tighten the magic circle. Magic circle को टाइट करेंगे और जो पहला सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिच हमने बनाया था उसमें स्लिप स्टिच करके इसे जॉइन कर देंगे. सो विल मेक अ स्लिप स्टिच ऑन टू द फर्स्ट सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिच दैट वी मेड एंड वील जॉइन द सर्कल. नाउ फॉर राउंड 2 chain 1 and in the same stitch where we did the slip stitch, जिस स्टिच में हमने स्लिप स्टिच किया था उसी सेम स्टिच में 2 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस बनाएंगे. सो विल वर्क 2 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस इन द very first stitch where we did the slip stitch, and I'll add a stitch marker here so that I know which is the first stitch that I did. So on the first stitch we'll add a stitch marker. Okay, so we have to make one more single crochet stitch in the same stitch. So उसी same stitch में हम एक और single crochet stitch बनाएंगे. So we have 2 in one stitch. So we'll work 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch, 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch, and so on for the whole round. तो इस whole पूरे round के लिए हमने हर एक stitch में 2 single crochet stitches करने हैं. And by the end of this round we must have a total of 12 single crochet stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. This is not the stitch, this is the join that we did of the previous round. So make sure that you have a total of 12 single crochet stitches when you finish the round, and then we'll slip stitch onto the first stitch in which we had put the stitch marker and join. So जिसमें हमने stitch marker लगाया था उस stitch पे slip stitch करके इसे join कर देंगे. So make a slip stitch and join. Now chain 1 single crochet stitch into the stitch where we did the slip stitch. Sorry about this sound, there's some construction going on. And we'll add a stitch marker here. So we have made 1 single crochet stitch onto the first stitch, and now we have to make 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. So we have to do an increase here. So पहला स्टिच में हमने एक सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिच बनाया था और दूसरे में हमने एक इंक्रीज कर लिया. Then again 1 single crochet stitch into the next and 2 single crochet stitches into the next. Then again 1 single crochet stitch into the next and 2 single crochet stitches into the next, and so on for this round. And by the end of this round you must have a total of 18 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस. तो इस राउंड के एंड में आपके पास 18 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस होने चाहिए. टू 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 2 in the last, 17 and 18. Now join onto the first stitch using a slip stitch. So slip stitch करके इसे join कर देंगे. And now chain 1 and fasten off because we are going to use another color. So now I'm going to attach the next color. Next color attach करेंगे यहाँ पे. किसी भी स्टिच में अटैच कर सकते हैं आप. So make a slip knot and attach the color to any of these stitches here. Chain 1 single crochet stitch in the same stitch where you attached the yarn. तो उसी स्टिच में जहाँ पे अटैच किया yarn वहाँ पे एक single crochet stitch करेंगे and we'll add the stitch marker. You don't need to add the stitch marker because it's very obvious because we have changed the color, but it's better to use a stitch marker always. Then 1 single crochet stitch into the next stitch and 2 single crochet stitches into the next. So we are doing an increase on every third stitch. हर तीसरे stitch पे हम एक increase कर रहे हैं. 1 single crochet stitch into the next, 1 single crochet stitch into the next, and 2 single crochet stitches into the next. 1 and 2. Then again 1 single crochet stitch into the next, 1 single crochet stitch into the next, and 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. And this is what we have to do for this round, and by the end of this round we must have a total of 24 single crochet stitches. तो इस round के end में आपके पास 24 single crochet stitches होने चाहिए. इसी तरीके से 1 single crochet stitch, 1 single crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches, then 1 single crochet stitch, 1 single crochet stitch, and 2 in the next, 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. We'll just count and make sure that we have a total of 24 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 and 24. So now on the first stitch we'll make a slip stitch and join. तो जो first stitch है जहाँ पे हमने stitch marker लगाया था वहाँ पे slip stitch करके इसे हम join कर लेंगे. Now from here we'll start making our petals. तो यहाँ से हम petals बनाना start करेंगे. Chain 1 and in the same stitch where we did the join we'll work a single crochet stitch. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हम एक single crochet stitch बनाएंगे और इसमें हम अपना stitch marker लगा लेंगे. Now 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch. तो एक half double crochet stitch next stitch में बनाएंगे. Now in the next stitch we'll make 3 double crochet stitches. तो इस stitch में next stitch में हम 3 double crochet stitches बनाएंगे. 1 2 और 3. एक ही stitch में हमने 3 double crochet stitches बनाए हैं. So we have worked 3 double crochet stitches in one stitch. Now 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch. एक half double crochet stitch next में बनाएंगे and 1 single crochet stitch into the next. तो इस तरीके से हमारी एक petal तैयार होगी. So one petal is ready. Now again in the next we'll work 1 half double crochet stitch. तो एक half double crochet stitch बनाएंगे. Then 3 double crochet stitches into the next. 3 double crochet stitches बनाएंगे next stitch में. 1 2 3. Then 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch. एक half double crochet stitch बनाएंगे and 1 single crochet stitch into the next. तो एक single crochet stitch next stitch में. इसी को हमने repeat करके बाकी की petals बनानी है. So this is the pattern we have to do for the petals. 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch, 3 double crochet stitches into the next, 1 2 and 3, 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch, एक half double crochet stitch बनाएंगे and 1 single crochet stitch into the next. Then again 1 half double crochet stitch into the next stitch, 3 double crochet stitches into the next, 1 2 and 3, 1 half double crochet stitch into the next and 1 single crochet stitch into the next stitch. Then again 1 half double crochet stitch into the next, 3 double crochet stitches into the next, 1 2 and 3, 1 half double crochet stitch into the next and single crochet stitch into the next. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 petals. We must have a total of 6. So we have these stitches where we'll do our last petal. So 1 half double crochet stitch into the next, 3 double crochet stitches into the next, 1, 2 and 3, and 1 half double crochet stitch into the next. And here we will not make a single crochet stitch here. यहाँ पे single crochet stitch नहीं बनाएंगे last में. We'll just make a slip stitch and join it with the first stitch that we made. तो जो पहला single crochet stitch हमने बनाया था उस पे slip stitch करके इसे join कर देंगे. Now chain 1 and fasten off, as we are going to use our next color, but it's totally up to you. You can even make this with one color or 2 colors. It's totally your choice. So अभी मैं दूसरा कलर यूज़ करने वाली हूँ, I mean तीसरा कलर अपने फ्लावर के लिए. बट आप चाहे तो सिंगल कलर से भी बना सकते हैं और चाहे तो 2 कलर्स से भी बना सकते हैं, बिल्कुल आपकी चॉइस है. Now I'm going to attach my another color. तो मैं वाइट यूज़ कर रही हूँ यहाँ पे. So I'll be attaching it. Now we have to work. See, this is, we need 2 flowers for this. So one I have already made. So this is how we need to make the stitch. We need to make a long single crochet stitch which will be going in the 1, 2, 3 in the third row. तो जो तीसरा राउंड हमने बनाया था, इन द थर्ड राउंड, जो तीसरा राउंड हमने बनाया था वहाँ से हमने लॉन्ग सिंगल क्रोशा स्टिच करना है. सो व्हाट वील डू इज वील इंसर्ट आवर नीडल इन द थर्ड राउंड हियर एंड देन वील वर्क आवर राउंड. ओके, सो वील मेक अ स्लिप नॉट फर्स्ट. सबसे पहले स्लिप नॉट बना लेंगे, नीडल पे लगा लेंगे अपना स्लिप नॉट. एंड नाउ वील इंसर्ट आवर नीडल इन द थर्ड राउंड हियर and make sure that you're going in where we have this low point. Okay, not the high point of the petal, instead the low point, because we need it to be like this. Hope you're understanding. देखिए जहाँ पे low point है ना petal का, यहाँ से बिल्कुल नीचे थर्ड वाली रो में, थर्ड वाली राउंड में हम अपनी नीडल को insert करेंगे. So here where we have this single crochet stitches, you can insert it in any of the under the single crochet stitches, it doesn't matter. So we'll do it from here. So this is the single crochet stitch of this round. We'll go under, and in the third round we'll go in and we'll pull up a long loop and we'll work a single crochet stitch here. Now work a single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch that we made. तो जो half double crochet stitch बनाया था उसके ऊपर एक single crochet stitch बनाएंगे. And onto these 3 double crochet stitches we'll be working 2 single crochet stitches on each of these 3 stitches. तो इन 3 stitches में हम 2 single crochet stitches करेंगे. So 1, 2, 1, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 and 2 single crochet stitches. Now 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch. And now again we have to make this long single crochet stitch. So we'll go under, pull up a long loop and work a single crochet stitch. Then again 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches onto the double crochet stitches, 2 here, 2 onto the next and 2 onto the third one. 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, and then again we have to make a long single crochet stitch. So go under, pull up a long loop and work a single crochet stitch. तो इसी तरीके से आपने long single crochet stitch बनाना है. And then जो half double crochet stitch है उसके ऊपर एक single crochet stitch बनाएंगे. So 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, और डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस के ऊपर 2 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस बनाएंगे. सो 2 सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिचेस ऑन टू द डबल क्रोशे स्टिचेस, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, and then again we have to make a long single crochet stitch. Then again 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches onto the double crochet stitches, 2 in the next double crochet stitch, and 2 single crochet stitches onto the next double crochet stitch. Then 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, and then again 1 long single crochet stitch. Then again 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches in each of these 3 double crochet stitches, one single crochet stitch into the half double crochet stitch, and 1 long single crochet stitch. Then again 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches onto the double crochet stitches, second double crochet stitch, and onto the third. So we have made 2 single crochet stitches onto all the 3 double crochet stitches, 1 single crochet stitch onto the half double crochet stitch, and then this is the first stitch that we made. We will make a slip stitch and join. Yarn over, chain 1 and fasten off. So ये देखिए, ये हमारा फ्लावर बन के रेडी हो गया है. So this is the back side, this is the front side of the flower. So I'll be making couple of knots and then cutting the extra yarn from here. तो जो भी extra yarn है उसे मैं cut कर दूंगी 1-2 knots बना के, ताकि secure हो जाए. So you can even use a tapestry needle and weave in the ends. तो आपको tapestry needle use करके weave in करना है तो आप वो भी कर सकते हैं, but मैं फ़िलहाल के लिए खाली knots बना के इसे cut कर रही हूँ. Okay, so here we'll cut the extra yarn. That's it. So here you have to make 2 flowers like this. So the flowers are ready. Now we have to join them. तो इसको हमें join करना है, and while joining we'll place the right sides inside and the wrong sides outside, so that the final product is neat and clean. So what I'm going to do is place it like this on top, and now we need 2 openings, one on the top and one at the bottom. So what we are going to do is we're going to add stitch markers at the place where we need the opening, so we know from where to where we have to join it. तो जहाँ पे हमें open space चाहिए वहाँ पे हम stitch marker लगा के छोड़ेंगे, ताकि हमें पता हो कि ये वाला place हमें open चाहिए. So here I'll be using stitch markers. So here where we have our single crochet stitch, leave 1 stitch next to it and go on to the second stitch and put a stitch marker here and on the next flower as well. And then leave 1 petal and go on to the other side and exactly onto the second stitch from the single crochet stitch we'll be adding our stitch marker. So here's the top, and at the bottom we just need these few stitches. So we'll be adding here 1, 2 and 3. So I'm leaving 1 stitch at the in the center, and I'm adding 2 stitch markers on the side. So these 3 stitches will not be sewing together. So we'll have an open space here and an open space here. So now the rest we have to join together. So I'll be joining it with slip stitches, but it's totally up to you. You can use needle and thread, tapestry needle, anything that you like. So here I'll be going in from here. I'll start from here and I'm going into the front loop of the first flower and the back loop of the next flower, and then I'll be joining it with slip stitches. तो देखिए मैं ये जो मेरे पास फ्लावर है, फर्स्ट फ्लावर का फ्रंट लूप, सेकंड फ्लावर का बैक लूप लेके स्लिप स्टिच करके इसे ज्वाइन कर रही हूँ. टोटली आपके ऊपर है, आप कैसे भी इसे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. नीडल एंड थ्रेड यूज़ कर सकते हैं, टेपेस्ट्री नीडल यूज़ कर सकते हैं, यान के साथ, जैसा आपका दिल करे उस तरीके से इसे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. मैं इसे स्लिप स्टिच के साथ इसे ज्वाइन कर रही हूँ. So this is how I'll be joining, and I'll leave the portion that has to be left open. तो जो ओपन स्पेस छोड़ना है वो मैं वैसे ही छोड़ दूँगी और इसे दोनों तरीके से, दोनों तरफ से ज्वाइन कर दूँ. ये देखिए मैं लास्ट उस स्टिच तक पहुंच गई हूँ जहाँ पर स्टिच मार्कर लगा हुआ है. तो यहाँ तक मैं आके चेन 1 करके फास्टन ऑफ कर रही हूँ. सो आई विल बी चेनिंग 1 एंड फास्टनिंग ऑफ, बिकॉज आई हैव ऑलरेडी कनेक्टेड दीज टू pieces on this side. Now I'll add the yarn on this side and I'll connect the side from here to here as well. तो मैंने ये वाला साइड ज्वाइन कर दिया है, अब मैं ये वाला साइड भी ज्वाइन कर लूँगी. तो we'll make a slip knot. We'll attach the yarn here, going into front and back loop of the flowers and making slip stitches. So go into front and back loop, slip stitch, front loop, back loop and slip stitch, front loop, back loop and slip stitch, front loop, back loop and slip stitch. And this is what you have to do until you reach the stitch marker here. So here I've reached the stitch marker. Just going to remove it here and I'll be doing my last stitch here. The last stitch मैं कर रही हूँ यहाँ पे, and then chain 1 and fasten off. Now we'll just remove the stitch markers. स्टिच मार्कर्स को हम रिमूव कर देंगे. Now you can just weave in these ends. So I'll just weave in here. So now we'll just flip the right side out. तो जो right side है उसे हम बाहर की तरफ flip कर देंगे. And this is how it's looking so far. देखिए. Now we have to make another small little flower. So let's start making that. तो ये छोटा सा फ्लावर और हमने बनाना है. So we'll make a magic circle. chain 1. Okay, now we'll chain 2. So one we have already done, we have one, I've made one more, so we need total of chain 2. तो 2 chains हमने बना लिए. Now we have to make a cluster of half double crochet stitches. So we'll make 5 clusters. We'll make a cluster of 5 half double crochet stitches. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, 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 yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. Now yarn over and pull through all the stitches, all the loops, sorry, and chain 1 to secure. Then chain 2, slip stitch in the magic circle. So here we have our 1 petal ready. So we have to make a total of 5 petals, so we need to make 4 more. So chain 2, then again cluster of 5 half double crochet stitches, yarn over, go under, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, 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 pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure, chain 2 and slip stitch in the magic circle. Then again we'll make 1 more petal, chain 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, 3, 4, 5. Then again pull through all the loops and chain 1 to secure and chain 2 and slip stitch in the magic circle. Then we need to make 2 more, chain 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure, chain 2, slip stitch in the magic circle, chain 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull through all, chain 1 to secure, chain 2, slip stitch in the magic circle. Okay, now tighten the magic circle. Chain 1 and fasten off. And pull the yarn to tighten the magic circle. So here is your flower, and I'll just tie a couple of knots so that it's secure enough. तो हमारा बड़ा फ्लावर और छोटा फ्लावर दोनों बन के तैयार हो गया है. So both our flowers are ready. So I'll just secure it and cut the extra yarn. तो एक्स्ट्रा yarn को हम यहाँ से कट कर देंगे. तो अब हमारे दोनों फ्लावर्स बड़ा और छोटा बन के रेडी हो गया है. सो बोथ द फ्लावर्स आर रेडी. नाउ वी जस्ट नीड टू मेक द चेन. सो मेक अ स्लिप नॉट बनाएंगे. एंड नाउ वील बी चेनिंग around 50 to 55 chains will be more than enough. So let's start making the chains. So first we attach it to the flower. पहले हम इसको यहाँ पे अटैच कर देते हैं टॉप में. पहले मैं इसे यहाँ पे अटैच कर देती हूँ. सॉरी. ओके, अब हम यहाँ से 50 to 55 चेन्स बनाएंगे. So I have made 50 chains. मैंने 50 chains बना ली हैं. And now the place where you did the join, just attach it there. So in the same place where you attached the yarn, just make a slip stitch and join. तो यहीं पे सेम जगह से हम इसे स्लिप स्टिच करके इसे join कर देंगे. Now I'll just make a couple of knots so that it's secure enough. तो यहाँ से मैं थोड़ी सी नॉट्स बना के इसे सिक्योर कर देती हूँ. Just weave in so that it's secure enough and doesn't come out. And then cut the extra yarn. यहाँ से हम एक्स्ट्रा कट कर देंगे. तो ये हमारा बनके रेडी हो गया है. अब हमें कुछ नहीं करना, बस इसे यहाँ से ऊपर से स्मॉल वाले होल से हम डालेंगे ताकि बिग वाले होल से नीचे आ जाए. सो वील पुट दिस हियर ऑन टू द स्मॉल होल एंड पुल इट इन. Okay, and now we can attach our key here. तो हमारी की नीचे आ जाएगी. तो ये देखिए, आप ऐसा की रिंग भी लगा सकते हैं और चाहिए तो आप की भी लगा सकते हैं. If you want, you can just add the key ring also here if you want, or if you want, you can add the key directly. So it's totally up to you. See, I'll show you how to add the key. Just pull in from the hole and take it back and tighten it. So here you have added the key directly, or you can just put the key ring so that you can add many keys to it. So now you can pull it back and you can hang it to your handbag and your key is secured in. So I hope you liked the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Keep sharing and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. Keep crocheting, be happy, stay safe. Bye bye.